Hello, Michael Lundeen here with Exit Right Realty, and I'm here today with our December Vero Beach 32968 Real Estate Market Report Part 2. And last week we discussed inventory levels and how they've been on the rise for the last 2 months. And I promised this week we would talk about median home prices, and we are definitely going to do that. But before we do that, last Wednesday, the Fed met for the final time of 2023, and they decided that their policy was going to be to have no rate increase on this at this meeting, and they projected forward that they were going to be looking for rate decreases throughout 2024. So what you have to remember is that the Fed doesn't directly set the interest rate. A lot of people think that they say, okay, it's going to be 5.5% or 5.75%, and that's what it is. Well, that's not really the case. It's very complicated. They set a target interest rate, and then they attempt to control and get to that point by the rate at which they buy and sell public debt. So it gets confusing, but I'd love to have you give me a call and chat about it in depth, and we can go into, take a deep dive on interest rates and how the Fed works and how they try to attempt to control the economy. I love giving these market updates because I know that your home is probably one of the most valuable assets that you have, and you deserve to know exactly how it's performing in any given market. So today, we're going to talk about the median home price in Vero Beach 32968, which was literally up by 24% for November of 2023 over November 2022. That combined with increased inventory levels, we discussed it's not a trend yet. 2 months in a row doesn't mean that this is the way it's going, but it's a sign that things are heading in a little bit different direction than they have been. So median home price is up 24%, inventory level up 48%, both of those, November 2023 compared to November 2022. So what does that mean? Well, if we take into effect that interest rates could be going down next year, inventory levels up, median home price is up, I kind of see the market getting into a more state of normalcy. We're probably going to see, if the interest rates if the interest rates go down like as planned, we're going to definitely see more buyers in the market, which will in turn produce more sellers putting inventory on the market, and then median home prices will go up. That's just the way supply and demand works. We can't predict what's going to happen, but if that's exactly how it goes, then that's probably what's going to happen. So again, there's a lot of factors that go into this. We can't predict anything. We don't really have a trend yet, because we're going to look at January. And when we do the January report, if we have 3 months in a row, then we can probably be calling this increased inventory levels and increased median home prices a trend at that point. So this is going to be my last market report for 2023. I'm going to skip the next 2 Tuesdays so that I can enjoy the holidays with my family, and you can too. And we'll see you in January with the hopefully with part 1 of the January market report. If you have any questions about what's going on in the real estate market, interest rates, you want to have a discussion of of things in depth that I'm not going over with you, please give me a call, Michael Lundeen, 772-633-0018, and I will see you in January.